Hi, judges. I'm Joshua and I'm here joining Joshua, and we are here to present LaunchpadMy. What is LaunchpadMy? LaunchpadMy is our solution to a problem that many Malaysian SMEs and startups face, and that's trying to get a loan. When they're trying to get a loan, they don't know whether they're ready for the loan or if they're even eligible to take a loan with how big their business is. So what we have made is a more concise information center for them to understand better how their business fares when taking a loan. Of course, before we make any rating or any analysis, we have to further understand how your business is. So we have inputs here such as describe your business age, your revenue, your expenses and debt, and finally the amount of loan that you want. With all this information, we can present that your loan eligibility check. We have the tiering system that we have made to further understand how well you are or how comfortable you are paying the loan that you have taken. Of course, after that, we have the affordability analysis, which shows how often or how likely you are to make that repayment, and can you comfortably repay with the net operating income that you have. And the last thing we have is a roadmap here. If they want to improve the tiers, or if they want to take the loan already, how they can use the loan or how they might go forth and better their business. And of course, if they have any other further queries or maybe long-term plans that is not listed here, we have the loan advisor chat or chatbot that we have made for you to further understand or ask any queries that you might have that's not covered by application. I want to pass it to Alvin over here to explain a real-world example of how our app works.
Thank you, Joshua, for such a wonderful explanation. Yeah, Joshua just now did mention for the Malaysia SME loan. Yes, for nowadays, SME business, they are not sure whether they are eligible for taking the loan or whether they are safe to take the loan. So our application intention is to help them to help them with the doubt. So let's do a real world scenarios. For example, me, Alvin, I'm a coffee shop owner. I own a coffee shop, and with a business age of 1 to 2 years, and with a very good monthly revenue, maybe 50k, 50 something, and with existing term of 15k, maybe I own the suppliers, and with monthly expenses with 2002 after deduct all the labor, everything. And I would like to request a very decent amount to expand my business, maybe due to the overwhelm of my coffee shop. So let's play the app. And the application actually will give out a very clear overview of how the business going, and will summarize all the profitable things and how likely would I get the loan. And worth to mention, our application actually, they are guide real, and which mean they wouldn't simply take any nonsense information or unnecessary information. If we do detect from unnecessary information, we will give an error and says this not eligible. And other than that, it also reduces human error as computer have to calculate everything, which reduce the human conflicts. Moreover, it also worth to mention, if we also do the incorrect handling, incorrect input, if I just simply type random stuff, it will result to this. It will result to error messages. Other than that, it also worth to mention is AI responsible. We are not 100% guaranteed, as we also not so confident to do 100% guarantee. We are not that strong yet. Maybe in future, maybe yes. But yeah, so far for in this stage, not yet. Yeah, so never guarantee for approval or any specific bank outcome. That's all from me, and I'd like to pass back to Joshua.
Thank you, Alvin. And finally, I'll discuss our scale potential. What do we think we can do in the next 3 to 6 months to further expand our application? What's the main two things that we think we should improve in our application? That is both the guardrails and the evaluation results, evaluation metrics. Of course, we have made simple evaluation matrix through these readiness tiers and even more in-depth insight. But of course, these aren't super accurate, and we do need a better database or somewhere to store the information or better the bank details to see how to make it more accurate for any businesses to use. So that is one of our limitations that we currently have, but we can't really solve that with the Party Rock here, and we hope to expand in a proper, more well-built application. And that's all I have to say. We are LaunchpadMy. Thank you so much for listening, and hope we take our aim into consideration. Thank you, judges.